Two-star showdown. A rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He talked about the atmosphere this team is going to play in today, and they have worked all season to be a part of a game just like this. They have now moved into that top 12 ranking, but they know they have got to impress the College Football Committee, the voters, and everybody who has a role in this because they want to get to the playoffs. This game has so much importance, but he said, I don't want our players to feel overwhelmed. I want them to execute and do their job here today, but communicate at a high level here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense will have the football first. A rivalry game like this, they'd love to get off to a good start. Guys, the last time they met, they were trading haymakers with each other.
They sure were. You could really tell in that game how much this rivalry meant to the players. They were exhausted, David. That game was back and forth. Neither of these teams want to lose because you don't want to hear about it for an entire offseason, and you know they're going to be playing with some fire today.
And you hear about it from the fans every time you lose. You hear about it constantly. It matters. Heard about it with Jesse Palmer in the Georgia-Florida rivalry. It was a big-time deal. They're good.
Breaks into the open on the left. Past the 30. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. The question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Keeps it on first down. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got two great running backs. to get Smothers, to get Brown to come over. Obviously, guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names you just mentioned. We're expecting this running game to be elite.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff for Brown. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Arch is going to throw for it. Left side, it's Wingo. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs when you bring in 2 who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Out wide left, it's Brown. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. To throw, Manning. Grabbed over the middle, it's Townsend. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On third down, here's Brown. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. First down, right back to Brown. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Barges ahead, and he charges across the line. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A give to Brown. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
Second and long here. Here's Arts to throw. Here comes the heat. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Manning from the gun on third down. Back open in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket from what's left in this first half. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Fourth down, Manning. And the incomplete pass lets this defense Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Got the first down. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Manning moves to his right. Past the 40. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 17 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Horned Frogs, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season, and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Mid-American Conference.
And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. One more time, it's Brown. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown again. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Gets rid of it.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do, they know they're in field goal range, they can take the 3 points on the board.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Going to run it. It's Smothers. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's Manning to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Final game of the regular season. Just waiting on this clock to run out. Let's check out the top 12 scoreboard right now. All of these teams fighting for playoff spots. And this is what you want to do when you're in the hunt. Finish a game like these guys have done. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the return. Here comes the Texas offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. Fires quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Texas! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. That is a decision he will likely. The week has been immersed in midnight yells, barbecue smells, a sea of crowds in the fall colors, and the Lone Star Showdown ends with Texas hooking up and getting the victory over the Aggies. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.